New item up there. How much you guys want to pay for me to stick my socks in this moron's mouth?
I will.
Did football legend Joe Theismann just bid $1,000 to put a sock in my mouth?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best guest stars and cameo appearances on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. These stars can appear more than once, but we won't be including any major recurring characters, with apologies to Doug Judy.
It's not loaded. I just want to cock it and say a cool cop catchphrase. New York's finest just got a whole lot finer.
Number 30, Pete Davidson.
We have a black president. Why can't black people sell drugs?
Many actors from Saturday Night Live show up on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but in Pete Davidson's case, he appears on the show prior to officially joining the long-running late-night variety series. He plays Steven, one of several at-risk kids who attend a seminar at the 99th Precinct. Steven questions Amy's racial sensitivity during her impression of a dealer, and then joins Gina in affirming that black people can sell drugs.
Black people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs.
He also quickly puts his musical spin on Rosa's speech, and it's shockingly catchy. It's a short appearance, but marks a fun early highlight in Davidson's career.
Because I've been that same scared kid. And if you don't get your crap together, I'm gonna end up busting you and throwing you in jail.
Number 29, Marshawn Lynch.
What the hell? And they forgot my pico de gallo.
Real celebrities appear several times during the series, but few of them are athletes. One of the exceptions is football player Marshawn Lynch. The former Seahawks running back is around getting a quesadilla when a van full of prisoners escapes after a crash. Despite his reputation of being tight-lipped with the press, Lynch proceeds to give a rambling witness statement that goes on numerous tangents.
I didn't see anything. I see my quesadilla. It was a good one. Chicken, cheese, guac, but they forgot my pico de gallo.
These include everything from his love of pico de gallo to his ideas for a pizza quesadilla combo. Rosa may be disappointed that her hero isn't as taciturn as her, but we'd love to hear Lynch talk more.
This one time I tried to wait up all night to catch Santa Claus, right? You know how they tell you, you gotta put the cookies and the milk out. I don't really be telling nobody this, but I like to sleep with the fan on, even when it's chilly outside. All about that white noise, baby.
Stop.
Number 28, Eugene Lee Yang.
I'm so sorry, but I have to check you in. I need a member number.
I don't have my member number with me. It's too bad you can't just use my Amex Black Card.
Oh, that's great. We can use that.
You can.
You may recognize Eugene Lee Yang from the Try Guys internet videos. Here, though, he shows up in a brief role in Chelsea Peretti, aka Gina's last episode as a regular. For her last hurrah, she and Jake attempt to infiltrate an exclusive club to meet Mario Lopez. Yang plays Theo, a snooty receptionist.
I'm so sorry, Miss LaCroix. You're not in the system.
This is ridiculous. You know what? Call Daddy.
He's so on the ball with his job that Jake has to repeatedly switch tactics on the fly, eventually pretending to call his rich father, who's supposedly already inside the establishment. It's a small role, but we're glad Yang tried it.
Daddy wants to get this young man fired. What is your first and last name?
You know what? Forget about it. You can just go on up.
Fantastic.
Number 27, Niecy Nash.
There you are. Hey, oh my God, my trip here from the train station. Hey, I swear to you, I heard the cab driver mumble under his breath, "You will die tonight."
This actress and comedian has featured in plenty of shows, but she's arguably most famous for appearing in Reno 911. While her B99 role isn't in law enforcement, she's still close to it, since she plays Captain Raymond Holt's sister Debbie. For as robotic as Holt is, his sibling is the complete opposite, reveling in gossip and drama to the point where the captain refers to her as a hurricane.
You ain't gonna believe Mom's take on this. She thinks I'm the one who should apologize just because it turns out the hairbrush ended up being in my car.
Yes, I'd love to discuss your hairbrush for even more time, but I have some pressing police matters to attend to.
Holt tries to fight fire with fire by making his own life seem more hectic to drive her away. However, after learning that Debbie's marriage has fallen apart, he decides to be there for her in a sweet, brotherly way. It's a shame we never see Debbie again. She brings out a rare side of Holt.
I want you to know that I'm here for you, and I would love to be all up in your life.
Oh, give me a hug.
Number 26, Patton Oswalt.
Oh, well, it's too bad we all can't be as awesome as New York's finest. Which, by the way, sounds like my mom describing her dishware, and she's dead, so let's tread lightly on the response.
Renowned for his stand-up comedy, Patton Oswalt makes a few season 1 appearances that hold up well on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oswalt plays Fire Marshal Boone, the dim-witted head of the local fire department. He first appears when a conflict over jurisdiction erupts, when Jake's favorite pizza place is destroyed by arson.
Sal is in financial trouble, he has no alibi, and in cases of arson, the owner always did it.
What's going on, sir?
What's going on is that Peralta has screwed with me for the last time.
Boone also returns in a brief scene that sees the Nine-Nine go up against his department in a not-so-friendly football game. Unfortunately, his appearances are confined to the first season. We would have loved to see him come back to keep their rivalry alive.
We meet again.
Detective Peralta, your fly's down. It made you look.
I didn't look, and I'm wearing shorts. There is no fly.
That's not what your mom said.
You make no sense.
And now I'm inside your head.
Number 25, Nasim Pedrad.
Jake?
Kay! Oh, no.
It's me, Kate! Give me a hug!
Stand down, man.
Back off, dude! That's my brother!
Oh, no. It's a mom cut situation.
Thanks to his promiscuous father, Jake has a ton of family he's never even met. One of his half-siblings is Kate Peralta, who comes to New York to see him and who's played by Andy Samberg's fellow SNL cast member, Nasim Pedrad.
Right. Are we doing table apps or solo apps?
Table apps, and lots of them. If it is fried, it must be tried, Johnny Cochran.
I remember when he said that.
Jake.
Right.
Unfortunately, while they both relate to each other over their father abandoning them, Kate seems to take after their dad's worst qualities, and is a consummate con artist. Though Jake attempts to get rid of her, he ultimately realizes that he'd be more like their dad if he fully abandoned her, and they decide to remain in contact. Pedrad brings plenty of younger sibling energy to the role, and her chemistry with Samberg is great.
Don't worry, I'm going back to Dallas and you won't ever have to see me again. Until, that is, I'm on The Voice, at which point you'll see me everywhere!
Number 24, Mario Lopez.
Hey, is this the hungry monkey thing?
It sure is, AC Slater. I'm so sorry, Mr. Lopez. I know that you're not actually the very iconic character that you played.
Sure about that, Preppy?
This is the best moment of my life.
Renowned the world over, or at least the 80s and 90s over, as AC Slater on Saved by the Bell, Mario Lopez appears as himself on the show. Jake and Gina sneak into the aforementioned exclusive club in order to meet him. Turns out they're successful, and the actor/TV host shows up at the bar where Gina's goodbye party is being held.
Wait, I was told that this event depended on me. You just begged me.
Jake is starstruck, but Gina instead plays the event off as exclusive and drives him away instead. As funny as it is to see the celebrity get destroyed, Lopez just seems like such a cool guy that we can't help but feel bad for him.
Hey, it's raining outside. Is it cool if I just wait here until my car comes?
Get out of here, Slater! Get out!
Number 23, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Gina, I know astronomy can seem a little daunting and scientific, but I have a friend who I think can make it pretty interesting.
Let's move from one celebrity playing themselves to another. Gina may seem unmotivated, but she does go back to school at one point. She initially struggles with astronomy. To help, Terry calls in his gym buddy, the amazing astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Hi, Gina. I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson.
And I care why?
Director of the Hayden Planetarium, one of the world's leading astrophysicists, and he's doing me a huge favor.
However, even one of the world's coolest scientists isn't enough to fuel Gina. While we agree that naming astral bodies does sound cool, her version of what the subject should be is way off the mark. At least we get confirmation of how much Tyson can bench, though.
Damn, Neil deGrasse Tyson! How are you doing that?
It's physics, Terry. It's physics.
Number 22, Jorma Taccone.
Excuse me, sir. There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
1 second, I'm busy. At the buzzer! Suck it, Chase, you dirty little hippie.
Besides SNL and B99, Andy Samberg is arguably most famous for the music comedy group The Lonely Island. The other two members of the trio both appear on screen in and direct episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Jake Peralta, my old... Rogers! It happened again! I told you to keep the walkways clear!
And while Akiva Schaffer's cameo is a lot of fun, we have to give this to Jorma Taccone's appearance. Taccone plays Taylor, the absent-minded and wildly incompetent manager of the Fun Zone where Jake and Holt work while in witness protection. Taylor's utter chill and inability to do his job plays brilliantly off both former cops. Seriously, how did the bathrooms not have sinks?
As you know, I've been here for 4 months, and I think I'm a model employee.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. You had the idea to install sinks in the bathrooms. I love that.
Number 21, Danny Trejo.
You and Jake are dating.
That's why you were nervous, because you know I never liked him.
What? Okay, first of all, that's insane. We've only met once and we totally hit it off. We talked about soccer, I called it football. Oh, I see what happened.
Rosa Diaz is such a stoic badass that only the king of stoic badasses could possibly play her dad. So naturally, they got Danny Trejo to portray Oscar Diaz. Much like most of Trejo's characters, Oscar is fairly taciturn, but it's played for laughs a few times.
Well, I don't have my guitar here.
Sing the song.
Rosa, 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 Diaz, 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 Diaz.
He and his wife react poorly at first when Rosa comes out as bisexual to them at dinner. However, by the episode's end, he reconciles with his daughter.
I reacted poorly last night. This is all new to me.
I know. But it's also not new, you know. I'm still the same person I always was.
It's a great storyline for Rosa's character development, though we do feel like not having a father-daughter fight scene against criminals is a missed opportunity. Number 20, Damon Wayans Jr.
Jakey P in the place to be.
What are you doing here? I thought you were in the 124.
I was, man, but then I arrested all the bad guys instead, and so I transferred to the 9-8.
So dope.
A member of the prolific Wayans family, Damon Wayans Jr. is best known for appearing on shows like Happy Endings and New Girl, the latter of which makes for some interesting continuity issues, but more on that later. Wayans Jr. plays Stevie Shillings, Jake Peralta's first partner from when the two of them were beat cops. A reunion leads to the two of them gelling and reminiscing about old times, frequently breaking into improvised raps.
We're to the drive-in in a car!
While Jake's buddy Charles Boyle is jealous, he also discovers that Shillings is a dirty cop after he plants drugs at a suspect's house.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Stevie, but I gotta report you. Ow! Did you just Donkey Kong punch me? There's not enough room to regular punch you.
Number 19, Jenny Slate.
Hello.
Hey, you're Bianca, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jake. I'm a friend of Freddie's from work. I'm looking for him.
Well, which Jake are you? Are you Jakey Lady Hands? Or are you Jakey the Jew?
Well, it feels weird saying this, but I hope Jakey the Jew?
Mm-hmm.
This SNL alumnus is also notable for her voiceover work. In Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Slate plays Bianca, the mistress of mobster Freddie Maliarty.
Get him up! Get your hands up! Yeah, lady hands.
Jake hears the mobster is hiding out at his mistress's place and confronts her there. Although she first holds him at gunpoint and is then uncooperative, Bianca eventually gives up her former beau when she learns he was cheating on her with her sister.
Freddie is cheating with Bianca G, but also with her younger sister, Valerie.
No.
Oh yeah, I saw them together. That's why it's in the song.
I knew it!
It's a small but crucial role for the episode, and one that Slate clearly has a lot of fun with. Number 18, Nicole Byer.
Carl? Mangy Carl?
Yes, that is me.
I'm Trudy Judy, Doug's sister. This is our Aunt Patrice. I'm so glad you could make it. Doug really loved you.
Doug Judy may not make our list, but his sister Trudy Judy does.
Trying to get your freak on with my sister?
What? No.
I see you looking at Trudy Judy's booty.
I am not looking at Trudy Judy's booty.
Oh, you don't think she's a cutie? Don't be snooty.
She's a beauty, but I'm on duty.
And you're married.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't rhyme.
Played by Nicole Byer, a comedian known for her bake-off show Nailed It, Trudy is quite similar to her brother, going so far as to copy his signature crime, stealing Pontiacs. She's also prone to betraying Jake to evade justice, just like her sibling. Trudy is more than just a female version of the Pontiac Bandit, though, as her flamboyant and confident sexuality gives her a flair all her own.
Trudy Judy, you're not gonna see boobs or butts this weekend.
I'll see butts if I want to see butts.
While she only appeared a few times, given her brother's reformed ways, she was always a blast to have around. Number 17, Sean Astin.
Right now they're trying to get root access by connecting the OSI network to the data link.
This actor of Lord of the Rings and the Goonies fame is also a self-professed fan of the show, tweeting about its cancellation by Fox. Thankfully, not only was the show saved by NBC, but Sean Astin also wrangled a role of his own on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Astin plays Sergeant Knox, a tech expert called into the precinct after it's hacked.
I hate to say it, but maybe it's time we start thinking about erasing the server.
No, not until the last possible minute. What else can you do?
With a ticking clock, Knox pressures Captain Holt to erase the servers. Yet Amy discovers that Knox is actually the perpetrator and is attempting to use them to destroy evidence of an earlier crime he committed. From fan to show foe.
You called me. He called me. He said he had a tip for the officer in charge of the Avery murder. I said I could meet any time except for this morning because of the dentist.
I had it all planned out.
Guess you didn't count on my FOMO. Yeah, that's right. It's crippling.
Number 16, Tim Meadows.
Wait. What? Did you say eat people? Are you a cannibal, Caleb?
Another former SNL alum, Tim Meadows plays Jake's prison cellmate and friend Caleb. Although amiable and friendly, Jake is horrified to discover that Caleb is a cannibal. Nevertheless, as one of Jake's few allies inside, Caleb is indispensable during the detective's time served, even taking a knife for him.
Peralta is my best friend. If you want to kill him, you're gonna have to kill me first. Because friendship. Oh my God, he stabbed me, Jake!
That doesn't stop him from getting a little bitey though, such as when he returns to assist Jake with a case.
Come give me a hug. I'm not gonna eat you. Also, don't hug me, because I will try to eat you.
Meadows manages to make Caleb's congenial attitude contrast hilariously with his disturbing interests, making for a wonderfully entertaining and kind of scary character. Number 15, Mark Cuban.
Doug Judy!
Doug Judy and Jake Peralta may begin as bitter rivals, but their bromance grows as time goes on, to the point where Jake attends Doug's bachelor party. Held in Miami, the guys take a private jet lent to Doug by Mark Cuban, the billionaire host of Shark Tank, playing himself. It's a short scene, but in it, we learn that Cuban had Doug on his show to pitch a noise-canceling blanket for intimate relations called the Smush Shush.
How do you guys know each other?
Doug came on Shark Tank to pitch his idea for the Smush Shush.
It's a noise-canceling blanket for secret sex. The product demonstration did not go well.
Does anyone else want to see that episode of Shark Tank? Number 14, Nick Kroll.
All right, everybody take their seats. My name is Agent Kendrick, Homeland Security, and I am in charge here.
This comedian, best known for creating and starring in shows like Big Mouth, appears in an episode where the 99 is invited to participate in a mock hostage situation in a multi-agency training exercise. Kroll plays Kendrick, an arrogant Homeland Security agent who immediately gets on Jake's nerves. After Kendrick assigns the precinct to be hostages, Jake leads a rebellion and they become the hostage takers, eventually culminating in a showdown between him and Kendrick.
You trying to goad me, Peralta? Because I'm in charge here and I don't have to engage with mall cops. But I will.
Kroll does a great job making the snarky DHS agent both funny and easy to dislike.
I'm already 10 pounds heavier than the picture she saw.
Okay. Just to clarify, those are your last words? Because I'm about to shoot you. Ow! What?
Number 13, Kathryn Hahn.
Hello, Chunk. Heard you want your sperm. You're gonna have to go through me.
An actress and comedian known for films like Bad Moms, Kathryn Hahn plays one of Brooklyn Nine-Nine's worst characters, Charles's ex-wife, Eleanor Horsewheel. Oft mentioned but only seen once, Eleanor manipulates and torments her former husband.
Hey! Do you threaten that 90-year-old man for me yet?
But the guy you hit was 90?
Yeah, and you would know that if you had talked to him, which obviously you did not, so goodbye.
In her only on-screen appearance, Eleanor takes Charles's sperm hostage after learning he wants to use them to have a child, attempting to use them as blackmail in order to get him to have charges against her dropped.
And this is the other one. Or rather, it was the other one.
She shot a hostage.
It's a testament to Hahn's skill as an actress that we hate Eleanor as much as we do. Then again, anyone who treats poor Boyle so badly was bound to earn our ire. Number 12, Maya Rudolph.
Marshal Haas.
Greg?
Jake and Captain Holt being forced into witness protection isn't all bad. It gives Andy Samberg an opportunity for an SNL reunion. His former castmate Maya Rudolph appears as Marshal Karen Haas, the duo's contact with witness protection.
Larry, what's your favorite movie?
Die Hard.
Wrong. Jake's favorite movie is Die Hard. I asked you for Larry's favorite movie.
Two people can have the same favorite movie.
Haas is insistent on maintaining the minutiae of their cover identities. She also calls a meeting that gets strangely personal, as Haas asks their advice in a roundabout way for her to cheat on her husband with a younger man. Rudolph's absolute commitment to the character's ridiculousness is a real treat.
I don't know. I mean, I met someone, okay? And, it's not my husband. Nothing's happened yet, but my entire body is on fire. He's Cuban.
Is this still official business?
Of course it is.
Number 11, Kid Cudi.
Destin, It's been a while. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Well, well, well. If it isn't Joe Peralta.
A famed rapper and actor, Kid Cudi shows up early in the show's history as Dustin Whitman, a recently paroled convict that Jake put away, whom he suspects is up to his old tricks after a robbery with the same MO occurs. Unfortunately, Jake arrests him without enough evidence, giving the team only 48 hours to prove his guilt.
I got all the time in the world.
No, you actually have 48 hours. I know the law.
As it turns out, Whitman taught his former cellmate how to do it and gave himself an alibi, leading to his arrest. Kid Cudi plays Whitman's smug superiority well and acts as a great foil to Jake's antics.
What are you gonna do? Annoy him into talking?
Ha ha.
Number 10, Zooey Deschanel.
NYPD, I need to commandeer this vehicle.
It's a crossover. It's a crossover SUV, and you can't have it.
Most of the cameos on our list are of celebrities playing themselves or original characters. However, in this instance, we have a character from another show. Zooey Deschanel appears in a crossover event between New Girl and Brooklyn Nine-Nine as Just Day.
No, this is Schmidt's mom's car, and I'm more scared of her than I am of some two-bit thug.
I'm not a thug, I'm police.
Okay, then name one law.
Don't kill people?
That's on me. I set the bar too low.
Although the New Girl half of the crossover is much more extensive, only Jess appears in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode, in which her car is briefly commandeered by Jake while pursuing a suspect before he crashes it soon afterward. It's a short but sweet cameo that we enjoy every time.
You're making a point you don't even believe in.
Number 9, Nathan Fillion.
Hi, Mark Devereaux. He plays Detective Cole Tracker on the show.
Yeah, he does. And if I know Cole Tracker, the next thing you're gonna say is,
So what's it gonna be?
Rock, paper, scissors,
or gun? You watch the show. I like that.
In a nice bit of meta humor, Nathan Fillion, an actor known for appearing on cop shows like Castle and The Rookie, appears as an actor on a cop show within the cop show Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Everybody follow that? Fillion plays Mark Devereaux, an actor on the Law & Order like Serve and Protect, who injects himself and Rosa and Jake's investigation into the theft of a laptop on the set.
Isn't this the case the laptop was in?
Yes, but in real life, when we handle evidence, we gotta wear gloves.
Never wear gloves on the show. The fans will love to see my fingers.
Devereaux's hapless belief that he can do their jobs because he plays a cop on TV is hilarious, and also acts as a good red herring, since it turns out he's the culprit responsible.
That's my move.
Oh, I'm aware. You told us you never wore gloves when you picked up Cassie's laptop bag.
A double tracker.
Number 8, Fred Armisen.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name? Milipnos.
Can you spell that, please?
M-L-E-P. Clay.
Did you say Clay?
Yes, the clay is silent.
Another SNL castmate of Andy Samberg's, Fred Armisen makes several cameos as a bizarre foreign man named Milipnos, who's from a fictional country. Encountered by Jake and Amy several times while canvassing doors, Milipnos has a number of odd qualities, such as spelling his name with a silent clay or singing songs about a dog's loss of virginity.
This song is a celebration song for when a dog loses its virginity.
Who checks that?
He even makes an appearance at Jake and Amy's wedding playing the violin, although he claims not to know either of them.
Guitar.
Holy crap, Milipnos plays like an angel.
Armisen's shy and weird demeanor helps make the minor character very memorable. Number 7, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
David and I both arrived an hour early.
We're sharing a French onion.
Best known for his work composing and starring in the musical Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda guest starred on Brooklyn Nine-Nine as Amy Santiago's brother David.
So she's about to jump. And I say, hey, I can't tell you this world is a good place, but I guarantee you it's better with you in it. And she climbs down off the ledge and she gives me a big hug.
And that was before she won the Oscar?
I don't know, I don't really follow pop culture.
Much like his sister, David is a chronic overachiever and is even less humble than Amy is. Naturally, this drives her nuts, leading her to be happy instead of upset when David is framed for possession of an illegal drug.
So David, did you get fired or is there gonna be like a hearing?
She's asking so she can be there to support you.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't miss it. I'm so excited.
While trying to clear his name, the two of them remain competitive, but they eventually become closer.
I'm also a better dancer than you.
Ames, you have badly misjudged your own abilities.
You think you're better than me?
Oh, damn. She's got a shot.
We just wish David had gotten a chance to sing and show off Miranda's impressive pipes. Number 6, Nick Offerman.
Happy Thanksgiving.
A dry comedic actor most famous for his time as Ron Swanson on Parks and Recreation, Nick Offerman is also deadpan funny on this show too. Offerman plays Frederick, an OBGYN and Captain Holt's ex-boyfriend. When Terry's wife goes into labor at the station, Jake, in charge of the delivery due to Terry's absence, forces Holt to try to reconcile with Frederick to gain his assistance.
Please don't slam the door again. We have a bit of a medical situation.
I wish I could help, but unfortunately, I have a bit of a wooden duck situation.
Excuse me, what now?
Still on about the duck, Frederick?
The disappearance of a wooden duck apparently led to their breakup, though we can see Holt's attraction in the first place given that glorious beard.
Hey, what took so long? Is she okay?
Yeah, I was just telling her the entire duck story, now that it finally has a satisfying ending.
Number 5, Bill Hader.
Hello, I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Seth Dozerman.
Yet another ex-SNL cast member, Bill Hader has amazing range, and he delivers an intense performance as Holt's temporary replacement, Captain Seth Dozerman.
I have no use for people. I find people weird and confusing. I live my life by numbers. You see this watch? It tells me how many calories I burn at any time.
Perhaps even more serious and productivity-focused than Holt is, Dozerman has a cardiac event within minutes of introducing himself to the squad.
I'm having a heart attack. Yeah, I'm having a heart attack. Get back to work.
Get a doctor!
This barely slows him down, though, as Dozerman continues making draconian attempts to increase efficiency around the precinct, even briefly bonding with Jake over it.
When you stare death in the face, as I have, it really puts things into perspective. Namely, that I've been wasting too much of my time farting around! So that stops now!
However, catching Jake and Amy kissing in the file room sends him into a full-blown meltdown that gives him a fatal heart attack. As much as we would have loved to see Bill Hader appear more in the series, we don't think our hearts could take it.
I'm gonna be here a long... Oh, this is a heart attack. This right here, this is a heart attack. Ooh, it's a big one. Ooh.
Number 4, J.K. Simmons.
Squad, meet Detective Frank Dillman of the San Francisco PD.
J.K. Simmons has had a long career, during which he's appeared in pretty much everything, so it was only a matter of time before he showed up on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. When an apparent prank gone wrong explodes on Jake's desk, Holt calls in his experienced detective friend, Frank Dillman, to solve the who has done this that ensues. Seemingly unflappable and able to deduce everything about someone just by meeting them.
Now, based on your reaction, I know every single thing about you as a person. That can't be true.
Dillman pins the blame on Jake after finding a receipt for the materials in his bag. However, Jake then proves that Dillman framed him, as he's no longer even a detective and now works at Yarn Barn.
Just to double back.
My God, he's double backing Dillman.
How could the best detective that Holt's ever worked with make such a mistake? I wondered myself, so I made a few phone calls. It turns out Dillman was fired by the SFPD. I guess he rubbed the brass the wrong way. Not only that, but he's currently working part-time at Yarn Barn, a hobby shop in Albany. I have his manager on the phone right now.
Frank, what is going on? You have a ship tonight. You know I have final.
Number 3, Reginald VelJohnson. Jake Peralta loves Die Hard. This is no secret. So Jake is thrilled when he learns from Charles Boyle that actor Reginald VelJohnson, who played Sergeant Al Powell in Die Hard, was part of his bachelor party, with the actor playing a fictional version of himself.
Oh my god, it's Reginald VelJohnson!
What's going on? Who are you?
I'm Jake Peralta. You were part of my bachelor party tonight.
Oh, you're the jerk who didn't show.
He knows who I am.
Unfortunately, Jake skipped out on that part of Boyle's carefully constructed evening, leading him to turn to VelJohnson for help when Charles leaves after finding out they cheated.
This is where he told me to wait for you.
Oh my god, this is the corner where John McClane met Zeus Carver in Die Hard 3!
VelJohnson's dislike for Jake for not showing up builds to the point where he considers him an enemy for life and is willing to badmouth him to Jake's idol Bruce Willis.
You made an enemy for life, and I'm telling Bruce Willis you suck.
Number 2, Sterling K. Brown.
I'm Philip Davidson. Detective Jake Peralta asked me to drop by.
The dentist who murdered someone. Spoiler alert, they think you did it.
Known for his work on the drama This Is Us, among other roles, Sterling K. Brown made a dramatic impact on Brooklyn Nine-Nine during his singular appearance on the sitcom. Brown plays Dr. Philip Davidson, a dentist suspected of murder who is interrogated by Captain Holt and Jake throughout an entire episode.
7 p.m. Talk with Philip about...
Missing meds. Ooh. Did I get that right?
Yeah. But
Missing meds hardly sounds like firing Cheryl, so maybe you want to
He
explain.
thought Cheryl was stealing diazepam. That's why he wanted to fire her. Any other questions?
Davidson is smugly superior and always seemingly a step ahead of them. Eventually, though, Jake is able to play on his pride and get him to fess up to the murder. He may just be sitting at a table, but Sterling K. Brown still manages to make Davidson one of the show's most effective one-off antagonists.
I knew exactly where I was driving. I left my phone in the office on purpose. I was in a surgical suite by design, and I didn't use some glass award that any idiot would clearly see was missing. I made a rod out of a special dental polymer, killed him with it, then melted it back down. It's already in a patient's mouth, son!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Adam Sandler.
This is terrible. You don't know what you're doing.
Adam Sandler?
Yeah, that's right.
Yet another SNL alumnus and a frequent collaborator with Andy Samberg in movies, Adam Sandler makes a cameo in Brooklyn Nine-Nine playing himself. While trying to spot a suspect in a crowd, Jake switches places with an auctioneer and is heckled by Sandler after he does a poor job of pretending to auction off items.
How much you guys want to pay for me to stick my socks in this moron's mouth?
I will. Did football legend Joe Theismann just bid $1,000 to put a sock in my mouth?
You bet.
Although Sandler has most of the crowd behind him throughout the exchange, Jake's crack about Sandler's Russian Revolution movie featuring Kevin James is definite gold, particularly since it's true.
I collect antiquities. I'm a serious person. I'm writing a movie right now about the Russian Revolution.
Oh, really? Who does Kevin James play in it?
It's a serious movie. Trotsky.
Ah, there it is.
We have to wonder who Sandler himself would play. Lenin or Stalin? Is there a cameo from Brooklyn Nine-Nine you want to arrest us for not including? Throw us in jail in the comments with your favorites.
But the only thing I don't get is why they would handcuff you for vaping. Because they're the worst.
Yeah, Amy, because they're the worst.
Also, I slapped a stewardess. Real hard.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.